Congressman,
Yes.
what's the leadership said to you this morning?
Well, I last night heard from the leadership that they wanted me to contact the White House and state that my statements were inappropriate. I did. I'm very grateful that the White House, in talking with them, they indicated that they appreciated the call and that we needed to have a civil discussion about the health care issues, and I certainly agree with that. And so I'm happy to discuss the health care issues, and in particular on the issue, which I think is very important, of whether the bills cover would include illegal aliens or not. My background in that is that I was aware that there were two different amendments on the bill which would have provided for verification of persons having citizenship. One was in the Ways and Means Committee, one was on the Energy and Commerce Committee, and both of those were defeated overwhelmingly. They were almost party line votes. On one of the amendments, several Democrats actually voted with us. Also, the Congressional Resource Services has indicated that indeed the bills that are before Congress would include illegal aliens. And I think this is wrong. We need to be discussing issues specifically to help the American people. And that would not include illegal aliens. These are people, I'm for immigration, legal immigration. I've been an immigration attorney. But people who have come to our country and violated laws, we should not be providing full health care services.
And we have talk on the internet that you tweeted something that was almost this was premeditated. How do you respond to that? Because your tweet did seem to say, I'm going to D.C. and respond to that, or that's. How do you respond to that?
I will tell you this, that it was spontaneous. It was when he stated, as he did, about not covering illegal aliens, when I knew we'd had those two amendments. And I say that respectfully, and we need to discuss the issues, and I'm happy to do that, and I'm going to run, go vote.
Do you feel you've become a detriment to your party, sir? Who do you have tonight? Clemson or Georgia Tech?
As you can see, that's Congressman Joe Wilson. He is the South Carolina lawmaker who yelled, "You lie," to the president when the president said that health care plans or his reform proposal would not cover those who are in this country illegally. Joe Wilson saying that the House leadership contacted him, told him it was inappropriate what happened during the president's address. He contacted the White House. They, too, accepted his call, said they were grateful that he called, and that the White House indicated they wanted a civil conversation here. He was also asked, apparently, and we're trying to get the information on what he tweeted. Apparently, he tweeted something, and it implied that perhaps his reaction was premeditated. He says it was a spontaneous reaction. However, all of the members of Congress had a copy of the president's address available for them to read, so some question how spontaneous it was. But there's also been a number of fact checkers who've said that Congressman Wilson is wrong, that there was nothing to indicate.
Yeah. Well, in fact, when he was told to call the White House, he had to talk with Rahm Emanuel, the White House chief of staff, and that certainly could not have been easy. You can about imagine how much he wanted to hear this kind of discourse. And what he said, as you're saying, we can agree to disagree, and we can have interesting discussion about this, but we have to do it with the proper discussion tactics. And this was absolutely not one. But Rahm Emanuel said, okay.
And almost instantly, John McCain, just one of the many Republicans who came out and admonished late last night, right after he was interviewed, and John McCain said that it was completely inappropriate